Surprised mine's not. Oh, speed. When you get the amber, when you get you'll get a treasure map up here at some point in time. This little tunnel we're going through, it's on the other side of that wall that's off to your left. Oh, Jason, if you want to catch up to us, it's going to be Annisburg that we're stopping.
I'm that way.
That's where I'll start running bounties from again.
Huh?
That's where I'll start running bounties from again. Jensen, once you get the letter from Cripps and read that, go talk to him. You'll have one thing in Rhodes and then one thing up by O'Creagh's Run if you want to get them all three started. How much gold do you have?
86 bars.
Okay, you have enough to get them all three started then.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause right now it just, I went to my camp and it's just Western Outfitters.
Okay. Did you get the letter from your, did you get the letter already from your lockbox?
Yeah, I already have it.
Okay.
I got it from the post office.
Did you read it already?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have yellow dots on your map at all the general stores? Yes.
Birth of a Company, which is down by Valentine.
Fast travel to Valentine, go see Cripps there. That's where you'll get that started.
My guy's not really fat anymore.
Yeah, you defatted yourself. You're not a fatty anymore.
Hang on.
I've got 3 challenges left. And so you get 2 hideouts. Down. So. Is it a different kind of posters or something?
What do you mean?
It says bounties brought in from Des Moines posters. I swear.
Well, it's the regional posters is what it is.
I've already brought one in though. Didn't count it.
Was it from Des Moines or was it from somewhere else?
I don't remember. This regional over here. Jump pad.
If you don't want to go back into that cell, you're going to act right, all right? What were you looking for today? You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the
Nope.
day you bought it. Well done. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that. You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the day you bought it. Well done. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that. You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the day you bought it. Well done. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that. You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the day you bought it. Well done. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that.
Ow. Because I can't go into any place with this mask on.
To what?
If you go into any store, they'll freak out.
Oh yeah,
They
it's a
won't-
mask.
Won't let you buy anything.
Oh, you're the one that was. You went into that gun store behind me, didn't you?
Yes.
So you're the one he was yelling at. Misbehaving, you'll go right back in that cell. I was wondering why he said that. It's a search area. I had like 5 of these in a row yesterday. I was getting more than a little frustrated at them.
I bet. I remember helping with one. there a bear nearby?
Yeah, there's a black bear.
Where is it? Yeah, where? Ah, right there.
I'm having to follow a path because it's a search area. These are the ones I hate because there's nothing to kill. Oop, found her.
You ain't supposed to be here. Get out
Got
of
me
here.
a 3-star black bear.
You have to leave.
No.
Oh my god! Save me, please! Oh my god!
Come on, horse. Come on.
Oh my god! Help me, please! Untie me or else!
I'm coming.
Oh, Father above! Oh my god!
Oh.
I like the ones that are yelling, "You're not going to get away with this!" Oh, I probably am, and I'm going to get paid for it.
Yep.
Let me go! Let me go now!
Let me go. Guess I can take this mask off.
Cockless pile of shit!
Boy, she's got a foul mouth on her.
Yes, she is. Put it in. Just
This is a God-fearing nation, woman. You shouldn't talk like that.
In the hell?
I'll confess I'm sad to see him still alive, but well done anyway. Here's what you do.
Can I move? Look at my guy's outfit. Better than it used to be.
Indeed. Your gut's not falling out the sides.
Exactly. I can see the belt buckle. Again. I think it's the same place.
I think we're going to Saint Denis after this one. Well, I don't know. I guess we can finish off the third poster. I'm getting where I don't like Asper because there's always search areas.
I need the sand in the area so for a challenge.
Jensen, how are you doing?
After this, I gotta get some.
Alright. And you have just enough time for this one. You did get your bounty hunter path started already, right, Speed? Okay. Just as long as you have it started and you're actually earning stuff from this.
I need to get down there and get the car.
What is a new car? That doesn't answer my question. I may already have it, depending on which car it is. I'm talking about I'm talking about the podium car, not the catalog car.
Podium.
In the casino?
Oh, okay. I'll look on social club in a minute. This is so far away. Really horse.
It's because I was trying to avoid you.
Nope. Shoot. Not fast.
Alright! It's people to kill.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out for. 1, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you already got him. I only killed 3. Ooh, I found a collector's bottle.
You seem surprised at how fast that went.
I knew it would go fast. Okay, I'll get the art card. Still one more.
Oh, hell. My lord.
Oh, no, I got some on my horse.
You missed.
Okay.
You missed.
Throw 'em. Your horse knocked them off.
You're gonna get it.
Oh, let me shoot her.
Oh, Christ. Shit.
There's a body right here. Jump.
Get these damn ropes off of me.
poster.
That's really not.
Always smaller when you meet him in person.
The what?
I suggest you buy yourself a drink.
Keep falling off the horse for no reason. Smacking way too much. Alright. Take this and put it in your donations.
Alright, talk to you later, Speed.
There you go. Alright, I'll get some here real quick. Be right back.
Alright. It's going. The main problem is right now that most of us are on this, whereas the rest of there's a lot of them still on GTA. Well, so am I, but not everyone is. Nope, nope. But then that's a good thing. So. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do. And with any luck, I just have to. But just remember, I am streaming right now, so I don't want to talk about this too much. But it's one of those things of I want to get the rest of the group back together. It's going to be a matter of solving the rest of the issues, and thankfully, Pagan's Moon is starting to pull her group back together. So hopefully, between the two of us, we'll be able to get everything, and we'll have a good sized group on both games again. Yeah. We've had a good thing going for years, no reason to let it in now. Well, we have set rules in place to keep that from happening again, and that's why we have those protocols set in place for that to not happen again. We just have to make sure that anybody new coming in understands that one of our protocols is don't shoot the friendlies unless y'all are just screwing around, but make sure that the other party is willing to participate. And that was. Yeah, and that was the main mistake was that they were wanting to do that, but not all parties were willingly involved.
Beautiful.
I still hope you're. Yeah. Yeah. I still hope your voice isn't being shared. I don't think it is either, but I can check a lot quicker than you can. Make sure that the other party is willing to participate. And that was, yeah, and that was the main mistake was that they were wanting to do that, but. Yeah, your voice is not being shared, so that's good. Ew. getting another. Why don't you bug for that promotion yourself? Oh, come on, Speed. It's more pay, more responsibility. You've been doing this for how long? You deserve it just as well as anybody else does. The question is, do you think they'd be good at it? And that's what you gotta consider. Could you I mean, would you really want to see them over your head? Because if you don't think they'd be good at it, you have every reason to go for it. I don't care how much they quote unquote need it. If they're not gonna be good at it, then everything goes to crap, and you say you don't want the headache, but it becomes a bigger headache.
Some of the finest meat to ever grace this town.
And you may get an Excel. You know the job. You've been doing it for how long you been doing this now? You know it just as well as anybody else does.
Okay then. Pretty standard fare these days.
Well, okay. The thing that I had to learn whenever I was back at one of my previous jobs was being a boss, being a supervisor, being in any sort of a leadership position, even if you don't have the title, you're not having to run the people. All you're doing is you're running. I mean, like in a factory job, you're running the machine still. But you're doing more. You're running numbers. You're calling shots. You're making sure everything runs smoothly. You know how to do that already, and all the people there know you. I mean, it's just as the only thing that you're going to be doing extra beyond what you're doing now is you're just going to make sure that everything runs smoothly. That's what the supervisor does. It's just a smooth run. It's just a smooth transition. I mean, you probably know.
Looks like you've been taking good care of that gun. Glad to see you're taking care of it.
Okay, and
People don't.
and you know how to do that all, and you know how to, and every person you're going to be coming in over a staff that's probably been mostly doing this as long as you have. They know what to do. You're not going to have to do anything overly much. The only direction you'd have to give, there's only two basic direction you would have to give. Anything extra for special events, which you know what those are, and the basic training of your replacement, the one that takes over your immediate job right now that you're doing. Well, and that's where you're going to have to really look into, because you know as well as I do that if you apply for that job, those teachers will probably get behind you, and they would push for you because, I mean, the custodian, even though a lot of people overlook that, that's a fairly important job, because if you weren't there doing it, the whole place would look like crap, smell like crap, and everything else. Yeah. Yeah. And you would be that way as a supervisor as well. Yeah. You could handle it just as well as the next person. Like I said, is there anybody there that has as much experience? And well, this is the thing that you have to realize. It's not exactly, and this is the thing you have to realize. It's not all on your shoulders. All right. I mean, you're the one that's most. Oh, of course, you're the one that's most. You're the one. You become the one that's most responsible if something goes wrong. But it's not all on your shoulders. And I mean, you'll have a good staff that's already experienced. Like I said, the only one you'll really have to do any training with is your immediate replacement, whoever does your job, and that's a job you know like the back of your hand. And you'll have the freedom in addition to get down with some of the other guys, or the other people, get to know them a little bit better. And I mean, yeah, you're going to have a learning curve. Can't get past that. Where were you? Right there next to it?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
More. More.
Well, the two things you have to consider is pretty much is if you want the headache, and the other one is if and you got to think about the two. Would you feel comfortable getting behind them and following their lead, probably until you retire, because you're kind of getting towards that age where your retirement may come before you get a change of supervisors again, or would you rather be there yourself and know what's going to happen? And a good supervisor, and you had to see if they'd be, and kind of make sure even beforehand that they would be open to that, because a good supervisor will be open to questioning from time to time. Just like one time, I had a guy didn't understand why I was doing something, because we were running something that we didn't need a lot of. We had something else we needed a lot more. We needed like 5,000 of one thing. We needed 500 of what we were running. So he comes and asks me, wait, why are we doing this instead of this? We need so much more of this. Of course, the simple matter of the fact was we didn't have any supplies of the other thing. Thankfully, Jason had some coming because I'd already messaged him, but we didn't have any at that time. Yeah. Yeah. Are they still there, or has that tile been since replaced? Ooh.
Gotta be a dick. Gotta be a dick.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily. It's not necessarily having to yell at them or whatnot. I mean, it's a conversation. It's a conversation between friends. Don't die, Jason. I'm coming back to you. You could. It would be at. Well, dadgummit. Oh crap!
I don't know where those
Get off
guys-
me, you stupid cat! Well, Jason. It looks like Jason ran it. I thought Jason ran into somebody, so I come over here to revive him. Oh no, it's a cougar.
It was a person. What are you talking about?
Well, it was a little bit of it was a little bit of both, is what it was. Oh, but anyway, Speed. I'll tell you. There's one time where I was at work, and there was just one chick that was having some issues, and she was slow playing. I knew she was slow playing, and it's because she didn't like the manager. She and him weren't getting along anymore, and I finally walked up to her and I said, listen, we need to get done. I said, why are you doing this? Why can't you help me out? She's like, well, you're working for him. I said, no, I'm not. I said, well, okay, in a way, yes, I am. But I want to tell you something. If we are pumping all of our stuff out, if we're getting everything done on time, we get out of here on time and everyone looks good. She said, yeah. I said, so what happens if we don't get everything done? If we're starting to fall behind, if our numbers are tanking suddenly, what happens? Who do we start seeing? When we start seeing the bosses. Yeah. I'm not asking you to work harder for the one you don't like. I'm asking you to work harder for us, because if we get done, if we stay up to speed and we get done, we get to leave on time. We don't see a boss one over here. I mean, think about it, because like I never did get the title, but they had me running the thing. The employees and the freaking supervisors did. It's like think about this. Since I started doing this over here, how often do we see the bosses? We don't see them at all. Yeah, give that some thought. And I said, I'm just going to ask you one favor. I said, I'm not going to ask you to do this for the supervisors. I'm asking you this for me. I'm asking if you can do this work for me, so that way I can get out of here, you can get out of here, and all the rest of us on this machine can get out of here on time tonight. And she said, okay. Didn't have to yell at her, didn't have to raise my voice at her, and I wasn't going to. It was a conversation between friends. You still don't have to approach them in a disciplinary fashion, unless they just... Yeah, it's just a conversation between friends. Hey, you're not supposed to... we can't be doing this here. I don't want to be put... If you get caught and it's against policy, they're going to make me fire you, and I don't want to be put in that position. So can you do me a favor and just not do that? However you want to do it. It's just one of those things of... And that's the thing, and that's what the supervisory thing is. It's a give and take. I mean, you don't. I mean, not most supervisors are not like sticklers for the rules. It's one of those things of if it's not anything major and you just don't flaunt it, not that bad. And that's and most of your and if you some of the small stuff can slide, the big stuff will never be a problem. And if there is a minor issue, like I said, you don't have to go up and yell at them. You just go up and talk to them, and like I said, even the situation there, like the example there, it's like, look, I just don't want to have to be. I don't want them coming at me saying, hey, look, you need to go fire this guy. I would rather them not. I would rather them just not see it and not be put in that position. I mean, it's best for both of us. The what? Well, that's what. And that's the thing, you're trying to keep, and that's the thing, you don't want to necessarily get to the next level, and that's what you're trying to stop, and that would be, and anybody most people, if you go talk to them and you just say, hey, look, this is what can happen, and I just rather not see it get to that point, because I don't want to be put in the position of being called in and saying, hey, look, this guy's breaking these rules, he won't stop, you need to go fire him. I don't want to get to that point. I would rather have you working here, because we're friends and all that, and we all know how we all get along, we all know what we're doing. I mean, you're not griping at him. The whole situation there is you wouldn't be griping at him. You would just be saying, look, let's keep this happy for us all. Right. And that's why it wouldn't be that. That's why if you did get the job, if you did take the job, it wouldn't be that hard in the end for you, because y'all are already a team. And the main thing is. And that's where you have to make sure that whoever the new supervisor is can train them properly, or assign them to somebody who can, because part of team bonding is going to be in helping somebody to seamlessly integrate into the team. Don't make them if they come in and they feel like an outsider, that's what they're always going to be. But if they come in and y'all include them, y'all help them, y'all get them into it, and y'all actually bond with them early on, then they'll feel like a member of the team, and they'll integrate in fairly easily. The one thing you don't want is an outsider boss, because honestly enough, that's when things started to tank with my old job when I was working as Superior. Is when they brought in a couple of outsiders who we didn't know, who they didn't know us. We tried, but they just kept on. They came in with their own ideas, didn't know how we all worked. Things started to slowly start, kind of, yeah. And this is at a place with already a high turnover rate. It increased the turnover rate.
You know, from the moment I saw you, I knew I could depend on you. You leave something behind?
Yeah. Yeah. I would have probably kept you longer. I would have probably kept you on longer than we should have, because you were wanting to get off like half an hour ago. Yeah, I just didn't want to make sure that you knew. It's 120 now. Jason Van Horn. The bounty board at Annisburg is empty.
I'm trying to say, I'm getting off here.
Oh, you are? Dadgummit. Alright, I guess I'll run them alone for a little bit then. See when you get back on. I'll see if I'm here. Of course I find.
God dang it! I forgot my mic was off.
So how long have you been trying to talk? How long have you been trying to talk to us and not and realize that we're not responding?
Well, I've just been letting you guys talk. You and Paul.
Yeah.
But okay, I've done everything, but when I did for the setup on the camp, I lost the wagon.
How?
I was trying to turn a corner and went off the side
Oh, always
on
fun.
a little hill.
I'd say go talk to Crips again.
I did, but it won't. It's got the where it said to restart the mission. It's shaded. It's not bright where you can choose it.
Oh, give it time. Give it some time then. Did you get the bounty hunter started?
I've got them all started. The
All right.
bounty hunter, the collector. See, actually, when it wouldn't let me do it, I went ahead and went and started the collector up, and then went over and started up the bounty.
What'd you think about the
Hunter?
What'd you think about the What'd you think
Then
about the What'd you think about the bounty hunter chick?
The black girl?
Yeah, she's freaking brutal.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and
The
rejoin
guy
my.
was giving up. Her 10th one was giving up. Why didn't you just turn him in alive?
She's freaking brutal. All right, go ahead and rejoin Posse. Then you'll start earning your tokens now.
Yeah, I'm already at 6. Doing all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me retire mine. I'll be able to help you out a little bit, and then I gotta go.
Oh.
Like I got said. Yeah, I got about a half hour, and I gotta go get this stuff done. But as soon as I'm done, I'll be back here.
All right.
Unless my boss tells me he's got to run for me.
Oh, that's cool. New mustache and new hairstyle, slick back fade in the count. Ooh, I like that hat.
Oh, where are you at?
I'm in another session. Just join Posse and you'll pop in right next to me.
Yeah, I know. I see where you're at, but you're talking about somebody's hat?
Oh, I'm looking at the bounty hunter unlocks.
Oh.
This is a twofer.
A twofer, huh? But I finally figured out why I kept doing that about my horse.
Doing what?
About saying my horse was injured or dead and about having to go back.
What do you keep doing it for?
Because I didn't have an active horse.
Oh.
Or the one I did have that was active, which was Texas Roamer 2. I'd taken the saddle off of him and put it on this horse.
Oh, that would do it.
So when I went back to look through my horses, it gave me the option about making this one my active horse. I'm like, damn, I thought I did that when I switched saddles. Oh, not paying attention to the map.
It's really a bad thing to do. You run into trees and things like that. Trust me, I speak from experience.
That had to have been a cougar. Oh no, I don't see what it was now.
Probably
I
a
don't
snake.
see no tracker. I don't even see a track.
And it's probably a snake then. It was either a snake or a black bear because a cougar you'd know if it was a cougar because it'd still be after you. Ah, frick, another search area.
Search area. Damn it. I'm not even up there yet. Dang, how far away was I?
Quite a distance.
Oh wow, I found the tarot card.
Yeah, I found it's over there by that little house. I found it too. They're gonna be down this way, so let's follow this track. There they are.
Where'd he go? There he is. I had my rope out. Hey, got another gold teeth.
So did I. They both had one.
Well, I sold that first one I had, and then now I got two more.
I need to sell the ones I've got to get the daily done.
Well, I did it. I just sold 3 just to do my Oh wow, is it that close?
Yep.
Most I know what's up for the dead price on these.
Most I know what to sell for the dead price on these. Really?
There wasn't even nothing to put them in.
New to these parts, mister? It's worth buying. I'll buy it. Now, where did you
So
get
the
this?
bounty hunters, you can do that at any post office or jail, huh?
No doubt.
As long as there's a bounty board.
This must be an heirloom, huh? Okay. Come across a few of these myself.
Oh, you went to visit.
Good fences make good neighbors. Did you ever watch the Red Green Show when it was on?
The what?
The Red Green Show. It's comedy.
Sounds familiar.
It's comedy. Used to come on PBS.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
They had one guy on there, and the running gag was he was an ex-con, but he was still very actively doing the things that got him locked up. And that was one of his comments one day. Remember, good fences make good neighbors.
Just so you know.
All
I suppose this will do.
right, where's there it is. I doubt if I'll have anything to.
I'm all for a barter economy, like the good old days, before we all
Glad.
became beholden to pieces of shiny paper. Anyway, my friend has some more goods to trade. If we can hunt him some deer,
Oh, we have to find deer.
obviously, me and you. I have enough on my plate. Thanks, partner. You're the best.
How do I get on the ghost storage? There we are.
I got one.
Good.
He was right on the other side of the pond right there.
Even better. Pick him up, put him on your horse. Don't skin him. Just pick him up whole, put him on your horse, see where it tells you to go with it.
So you only need the one, right?
I don't know. It's still telling me to go hunt one, so I'm probably have to find one too. But I still need flight feathers, so.
Oh, you. What do I do? Just drop it?
Are you in the yellow area? Ooh, that's a muskrat.
Oh, okay. I gotta take it to the trader. I thought I had to go to Crip.
Nope.
I wasn't paying attention. I
Okay, good.
guess it was just the one.
We need just the one. Excellent. All right, bring
And
them
I
back.
got the wagon. But you know the funny thing is, now I know we did it on yours, but Crips looked like like the way I made Crips.
Hmm.
I did that one where he's wearing the bear's hat. The bear head is a hat. I dog fuck collect. Sacred Collection weekly collectible shopping list.
Yeah, I haven't found any of those yet.
I just got that thing. Oh wow, 42 rifle cartridges?
Easy there.
Oops. I was like trampled Crips a couple of times.
Supplies are good. I'm a happy man. Anything's better than nothing.
Oh, wow.
What?
So far in my collector's bag, I've got one in each thing. I got a raw arrowhead. Oh, I've always had the Tennessee whiskey, so. And then that tarot card.
I need to get rank 5 in trader because that's where I get the weapons locker. $575 for that. I'm not gonna complain too much. I can get those. I can get that stupid cattleman out of my thing.
Huh. I got that weekly collectible thing, but I don't know how you even open that.
It's in your documents thing.
That's what I was looking at. I didn't see nothing in there. For documents, got treasure maps, collector's maps, letters. Maybe, no, that's just a letter from Crips. Recipe, bounty hunter license, and the outlaw pass.
2 for 1.
Oh.
Oh, this is going to hurt. I wonder if I should upgrade the melee weapon card since I'm getting a penchant from melee. Oh! It was bound to happen sooner or later.
How's he below us? Oh, there's a cave over here.
You found it?
Yeah, right here. Right where I'm at. Come over on the other side of the rock there. Right below where you're at.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's a nice little drop.
I just noticed that.
Why won't it? Damn it! I don't even see how you can even get down in there without falling. One target escape.
Oh well, one is better than none.
Oh, those are up top. Another damn gold tooth. Oh wow, I've found another antique. Dang, I lost them.
Lost what?
Where the other bodies were that were up on top.
Oh.
Does that come out that other end?
Yeah.
You know what I think we should do with these? Pig food. You think about it. And this is yours.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and go get this done and get back here.
All right.
If you're still on, then you know.
I should be.
All right.
I'm gonna try and get to level 10 on my bounty hunter thing, so I'll be stay on for a little bit.
I think I'm at what is it at? Level. Was that under progress or player?
Progress.
I'm rank 8.
And the bounty hunter?
On the outlaw pass?
No, bounty hunter.
Let's see. How do you oh.
Rolls.
How do you that's just the club's rewards, okay.
Right.
Oh, it's on the rolls. Okay, I see.
Right.
Collector, I'm a novice. I'm still a novice on all of them.
Yeah, I'm promising on the bounty hunter.
At what level are you?
Level 8.
8.
8.
Yeah, I'm still level 1 on each one of them.
Yeah, I've got that cave. I've got that cave entrance marked now.
Oh, do you?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I was like, how in the heck can we be right on them and they're not even there? And then I
figured
like,
there was a cave, and I figured there was a cave, and I was just trying to find it.
Well, I just happened to go down and I saw the rock there, and I went up to it, and all of a sudden I started going in. I couldn't even really see the opening. I think you're supposed to go in the other way, where you come out at.
You are. You are.
So. Alright, I'm closing my app.
Alright, talk to you later.
Alright, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, frick.
Hex!
Surprised you brought him in breathing. More mercy than most. Here's what you do.